Hey guys, welcome to episode 19. Real big show today. My mom's gonna reviewing Wall-E. We got Joe Go's Badge of Shame is here, and we're gonna talk Comic-Con. So stick around. This is episode 19. We'll be right back.
He was born in the 80s, somewhere in Jordan.
Now he lives in Los Angeles.
But we have no specific location. Kassem. 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 This is the show.
Hey guys, we're back. Look, update, kids are still missing. However, I'm trying to adjust. I hope I seem a little bit more positive than last time. I want to apologize to everyone that watched. I was in a dark place.
That's scary.
Look, you know, you're going to be a father very soon, and if and when Chloe disappears on you, you're going to understand true pain.
She would never disappear on me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about that.
Vinny's got a bow staff.
Yep, I have Vinny here hired as security because the two guys I had to look over my children while I was gone, Peter and Omar, failed. So I thought maybe I'll pass the baton or the two-sided sword over to Vin.
Well, actually, Kassem, I am taking a martial arts classes.
Oh, you're actually taking classes?
Yes, I am, sir. It is a
That's
ancient...
dedication. Do you guys, you see, this is how you
I
do
wear
it.
sandals.
It's like, where were you last week, Chat? Chat stole my laptop. I
Well-
had to buy another laptop.
It's okay.
I'm currently enrolled in this ancient form of Italian martial arts. Ooh. We call it Guido. And
Oh, no.
basically, I am a mozzarella belt at this point, which means I am studying weapons. And this is a yo. And sir, I pledge my yo to thee. I am your protector henceforth. I shall protect your mind, body, and soul.
Thank you, Vin. I do feel a little bit more, you know, assured of my safety and the safety of those around me.
Yeah, I
more
feel
so
really
than
safe.
if Peter and Omar.
Italian
were-
steel,
Hey,
baby.
you know,
Italian steel.
Yeah, it looks a little flimsy for steel, but
Well, we're not that good at making steel. We make.
I'm glad to
steel.
have you, and I'm glad I can provide you with a place to sleep in the trailer, and you can provide
Exactly.
me with this service.
That's why I did this, because I really appreciate your hospitality. These great accommodations I have here. It's not hot at all. It's awesome.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you give a guy a roof over his head, and then he starts complaining about the heat.
I was just wondering about that AC we talked about a couple weeks ago. Oh, it's all right. It's
I'll
cool.
tell you
I'm
when
cool.
you're going to
I'm
miss
good.
that heat come wintertime,
Yes. Oh, good point. Good point.
which hopefully you won't be here for. But
Well, you never know.
maybe you'll find your own place by then.
We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, it's that time where we do John News. Everyone welcome my good Korean friend.
Yay!
Hi. We got some more uplifting news today.
Yeah,
Some
good.
more
See, I like the vibe today. I like, you know, it's better.
it's positive.
Everything's. I feel a little, you know, my daughter and son gone missing, like for sure. I still have no idea where they are, but I'm adjusting to this new life.
Yeah, you're doing a good job
Thanks,
so far.
buddy. Thank you.
First story of the day, the Babe Ruth of blood donors saves thousands of lives, hits 100-gallon milestone.
Wow.
Whoa.
Texas postman Marcos Perez spends 2 hours every 2 weeks for the past 34 years donating blood.
Oh my
lot of blood.
gosh.
Why do they relate it to Babe Ruth?
I don't know, because I guess when you say Babe Ruth of anything, that means you're like
Isn't it the
best,
Michael
right?
Jordan?
Yeah, it's kind of replaced
I mean,
it.
LeBron.
Why can't it be the Serena
Well,
Williams?
I don't know.
Plus-
The Michael Jordan. I think
Michael Jordan lost a lot of respect in his Hall of Fame speech when he started crying.
What?
you
He
know,
did?
He
started-
became a meme, but I'm just saying, like, you go overseas, you go to some bumfuck country,
Yeah.
like,
Don't know Michael Jordan.
they'll know who Michael
Oh,
Jordan
butt
is.
know
fudge.
Michael
Butt
Jackson.
fudge country.
They'll know who Michael Jackson is.
Maybe it's
Not Babe Ruth, though, huh?
not Babe
He wasn't
Ruth.
too healthy either.
No, and
It's more American to say Babe Ruth.
okay. Take it from the Korean guy that had to be American. Anyway, so he
Good
just
segue.
pumped out a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Lot of blood.
He's estimated to save thousands of lives over the last 30 years, and so hats off to Marcos Perez.
Babe Ruth.
Marcos Perez.
Yes, government worker.
It's that Latin blood, huh?
Maybe.
Those
possibly.
that hot Latin blood. Maybe there's
It's
a bunch.
healthy.
Yeah, those are spicy. Well, you should have had a V8.
Story number 2, Irish woman, 107 years old, who emigrated to America, finally gets her high school diploma. Hannah Lovett was born in Kerry, Ireland
What an
in
idiot.
1910, but left school at a young age before coming to America. In America, she completed a program to be qualified to take care of newborns, but she always wanted a high school diploma. So last month, her great-granddaughter reached out to a local high school and gave her an honorary degree.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
2 pretty cool stories so
Yeah,
far.
so far, yeah.
Uplifting.
Uplifting,
It's
nice.
never too late. Never too late to do anything.
I'm in a great mood.
That's what I tell myself.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And the third story of the today, dog found 8 years later in Cape Coral. Tessa, a Yorkshire Terrier, went missing on Father's Day in 2009 after someone left the gate open. Louise Freelander spent hours looking for the dog, but despite looking, couldn't find her until 8 years later. She got a call in the middle of the night.
8 years?
The dog was found wandering loose around a fire department.
So you'll find your kids, Kassem.
This is nice.
Yeah.
You see, it's like you lose your kids, you don't know where they are even 20-something days later. But your dog goes,
Yeah,
something that you could just buy another one of, it shows up 8 years later.
absolutely.
That's not weird.
That same dog owner actually bought a new Yorkie right after the dog went missing, but that Yorkie died of some kind of like bee sting. So she replaced that dog with another Yorkie, and then that died like 2 years ago. But now she has her lost dog.
Wow.
8 years later.
You know what? I'm glad at least I still have somebody close to me.
Now we know why that dog ran away, though. Dogs keep dying. You
Yeah.
better get out of there.
Bad news. All right, well, hey, some pretty uplifting stuff. I appreciate
I
that.
also got some sloth pictures. Just to,
Why do you have sloth
Because
pictures?
it just makes you smile. This
Yeah.
one's a fat sloth.
Wait.
What?
Wait, tell me again why you have sloth
Because
pictures?
they make you smile.
Where did you get those? At Kinko's? You make those at Kinko's?
This one's
Are you're here?
another
You're
teenager sloth.
Do you glue those to cardboard?
Wow.
Dedication.
You're trying to put me in a good mood by showing me sloth pictures?
Portrait sloth.
Sweet. Let
Portrait
me see that
sloth.
one. Oh, wow, yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's very cute, John.
He's got a secret, and his secret is he loves you.
This one's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty shady.
Really well composed. He's trapped in by the leaves. We got lines going
That's
right
a great
here.
bouquet.
Yeah, very great bouquet.
Nice.
And then
Aw.
baby sloth.
Wow, thanks, man. You really, thanks, buddy. That's really cool.
look at
Anything
that.
to make you feel better.
I know. I'm sorry about last week and how I acted.
Don't worry about it.
We get to keep these?
Thanks for telling me not to worry about it.
You don't need these for anything?
No,
The chat can't believe you're wearing shorts and John's wearing pants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would turn around, but I have no calves. I'm pretty self-conscious about my calves, so. All right. Well, things are off to a great start.
What else on the chat?
They want to know when the Airstream is going to be available on Airbnb.
I think That's up to Vin.
Well,
I mean, they've got to be able. I don't necessarily need the money, but I do need the security.
I can use a bunkmate. They can stay with me. It's cool.
Cass. Hey, Cass.
What the?
What's this?
Don't freak out. Don't wig out or
this?
anything, okay? I just want to say, the
No,
whole
no,
thing with your
no,
kids is
this-
totally fucked up, man.
This is.
Dal?
Totally fucked up. I had nothing to
Son
do
of
with
a
it. Whoa,
bitch.
whoa, whoa!
Took my kids.
They only cried when I left them. Where are they? Where are they? Jeez, where are they? The fuck, man?
He knows where they are.
My neck is fucking broken.
He knows where they are.
You don't want to do this on air.
There's a white
There's
coming
kids
back
watching.
here.
There's
Vin,
kids watching.
Yeah, I just
This is where you hop in as
Whoa,
a security
whoa.
guy.
Why would? Oh my God! Whoa, Jesus! Jesus! All right, fine. Holy shit! Fine, I'm out. Okay. Just maybe guard the fucking fence gate next time. You know? It's really easy.
I want him out of here.
It's very easy to
knows
sneak
where they
in.
Where are my kids, Dell?
I don't know. It's all fucked up. I'm not a part of it. It's not me. Bye.
Get free.
I'm out.
I'm really holding you back. I'm so strong.
I wish I could get free.
I'm doing this with one arm. One arm. I'm really impressed with how strong I am.
Is he gone?
Let's go to commercial.
Mike, go to commercial.
We'll be right back.
Oh God.
Shit.
Oh my God.
That's Helen.
Don't get up. Let it keep ringing.
Why?
Because you don't need her.
I thought you liked her.
I don't like her. She's a sneak.
She's a sneak? What are you talking about? Wow.
Wow.
That was empowering.
Yeah, let's play it again.
I've never not picked up when she's called. Hey,
What?
look at me. Hey, thanks for doing this with me, even though it didn't work. And you're right, it's not about comparing my experience to other people's experiences, I'm my own vessel adrift on an ocean of consciousness, and to navigate it, I have to confront my own superego. Oh my god, I'm tripping.
Okay, cool. I'm tripping too.
I don't know how he keeps coming. Did you hear what
He
said?
can dig, he can bury he's very small, he gets in
They
through.
didn't cry when I left them.
I think that's just something that
He knows. He knows where my kids are.
We just talk about that after the show. We put on a good show. We just put on a good show. We got a guy here.
No, I can't. I'm flustered.
John, can you?
John, we need more sloth pictures.
Show him the pics again. Show him the pics again. Get him back up. Get him back
here.
up. Quick.
He said
Show him those
they
pics.
didn't cry when I left
Kassem, right
them.
here, right here. Look at these sloths.
Cute sloth.
Yes.
Get back in there.
That one's in a. That one looks like it's in a broken bowling ball.
This one could be like a bear mix sloth.
Brings you back up.
Yeah, a little bit. This is a little nicer.
Like this warm, nice lighting.
He said he knew where they
Right here, focus.
Right here. Okay. All right. I'm fine. I'm okay. What I'm trying to work on as part of this adjustment is like not letting a puppet regulate my emotions.
You're making huge leaps and bounds on that one.
Even though he probably knows where my kids are.
He doesn't.
We don't know. We don't
He
know
said
that.
he wasn't a part of it.
He said they didn't cry when I left them.
Is that what he said?
That one looks like a little piggy. That one looks like a tiny little micro piggy.
Let's do the interview, buddy. Let's keep the show going.
Okay, it's time for the interview portion of the day. I'm just gonna forget about what just happened. Okay.
Just let it
That
float
animal.
past. Yeah.
That animal came and he dropped a little piece of, he said something that would very much indicate he knew where my kids are or were, or where their bones may lie. Their remains may be hidden.
Huh.
I gotta set the perimeter. He can't.
Nice. All right. Everyone, please help me welcome Joe Hansen, otherwise known as Joe Goes Badge of Shame from YouTube.
Woo, Joe! Me and Vin are gonna go set a perimeter.
Yeah, we're gonna set a perimeter.
I don't want any more of these guys
Cartwheel,
coming
Vin,
in.
cartwheel.
You hear me?
Cartwheel, Vin.
Jesus. Joe, sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
Things have been a little weird around here the last few weeks.
Because your kids are missing?
Kids are missing. Yes.
Yeah.
No sign of them anywhere. Yes.
Now she looks innocent, but he looks like he's a drug addict in a 90s rock band.
Yeah, he's you ever get weird when you were going through puberty and you went through like a weird phase? I used to dress like a Mexican gangbanger when I was in high school.
Okay.
I wore high top
I could see that.
socks and all white Adidas with the fat laces.
I wore extremely baggy Jinkos, and I think I had a FUBU hat. I think I thought I was turning black. I think I thought I was turning black when I went through puberty.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
And I would sag my jeans, and had boxers hanging out.
Yeah, I did the sagging thing.
I was a white gangbanger.
I sagged, but I had no butt. So
Right.
it was like double. Okay. All right. Well, here's Joe Goes, everyone.
Well, hey, your kids. Have you thought about this? Could be a blessing in disguise.
How you mean?
Kids are expensive.
Oh, tell me about it.
You're free of responsibility. You save a lot of money.
I'm there. When I say I'm adjusting to them being gone, it's more of just like getting used to the fact that I may not need to dish out all that money for college.
Right.
Don't need to buy them a car for when they get their licenses.
Think how much Molly you could buy with their college tuition money.
Get back into drugs. Hey, it's great seeing you. Thanks for coming all the way over
great
here.
seeing you.
I just saw you. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Comic-Con because you were nice enough to be in my Comic-Con video.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Well, I heard collaborations are the key to making it on YouTube.
I heard, and that's why I thought that if me and you were to interview the same cosplayer at the same time, it would get double the effect. So far, so good.
And it was the second time we double teamed a woman.
Well, okay. Well, that could be for the next time you come on the show. We can talk about that.
We'll talk about that on Going Deep. That's the next one.
Yeah. How was your Comic-Con experience, and how many have you been to now? Because I feel like you've been just as many as I have.
Oh no, you've been to 3 times as many as me.
Oh, that's also still very depressing.
This is my 3rd Comic-Con.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Do you enjoy going? Because obviously people they watch the Comic-Con video. And it's very obvious that I don't enjoy being there for the most part.
I don't know. I think, what was the last one? California on 9.
Yeah.
I think California on Comic-Con 24 is when you'll really hit your stride.
I think there could be like a sort of renaissance for the Callion videos. I just don't see it happening anytime soon.
Okay. But to answer your question, it's still fun for me, and for me, it's like I hate waiting in lines, and so it's the most fun for me just to run around and shoot stuff and interview people and talk to people.
Yeah, I feel like you're great at that. When it comes to the lines part, that's why we don't do anything in Hall H, or
Right.
because there are guys that get to like there's actual people that do real Comic-Con videos where they're like interviewing celebrities and like we just don't have that kind of access, nor would we want to wait in the lines. There's like every Marvel thing, the guys come out like and start waiting in line at like 6 a.m. just to get like a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Of
footage that's released on YouTube immediately.
But I will tell you this: Chris Hemsworth, good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa, great-looking guys in person. Those guys I would consider waiting for. They're tremendous.
And that's who I think should play us if we made a movie about
Jason
me and
Momoa
you.
because he's a little darker. And Chris Hemsworth
Chris
because you're
Hemsworth.
white.
For the Kassem and Joe story.
That would be great.
But yeah, and also I get a lot of these questions, and you probably do too.
Yeah.
Where you get like your viewers asking you, "Hey, you should ask a question." You know, when they do Q&A and all this stuff, but it's like it's not worth it for us to wait in line all these hours.
It would take
to
so
maybe
much
get one
time.
question.
Yeah, it would take so much time to maybe not even get the question in.
Right.
Because there are guys that put their whole day around going to these Q&As to ask a terrible question to the cast of, I don't know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that.
Now, I watched your first, when I watched your 9th California on Comic-Con, I watched your first one right after.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't think I had seen it yet.
Oh, man,
and
those
I think
were the days, huh?
I think we're a bit, I mean, we both hit our peak in the late aughts. But I think you're similar to me, where when we first started going to comic book conventions, our jokes, like the first time around, were more like, I don't want to maybe use the word mean, but maybe not mean, but more like we're an outsider, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you guys are nerds.
We're too cool for and now we're friendly and trying to be
but you,
negative to positive.
Absolutely, and I'm glad you mentioned that because I want to be like a regular guy who's not trying to get cheap laughs.
Right.
But there's always a comment that's like, you used to be so much funnier, like you used to razz people and like get under people's skin. I'm like, I was just insecure, you know.
Sure.
And that's what would happen when I was like worried about what I was doing, is I would lash out in a meaner fashion.
Right.
But now I feel like why do I need to do that when you can just go and like
that's the easy
talk?
way to try to be funny. I think it's just to say something
yes
mean, you know.
And as I started when I was in my early mid-20s, and I keep saying this, but I'm in my early 30s now, and like I think things are very different when it comes to sensibilities of like what's funny, and cosplaying in itself is funny.
You've never done it. I was Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes,
at
you
Comic-Con.
were. Yeah.
This is my second time cosplaying, but you've never dressed
You
up.
were Butters last year.
But I looked more like a homeless man. It's like it's funny to like joke like, hey, I look like Butters from South Park, but to actually wear a Butters costume, it's like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. So I was like roasting hot, and I just looked like a homeless person, you know.
I do fantasize every year about dressing up for Comic-Con, and last year I wanted a full-on Ninja Turtles outfit, like movie quality.
Right.
Ninja Turtle outfit, just to have like, even when I wasn't filming, just to go and be a regular cosplayer. But they're expensive, and the ones that are a couple $3,000, they don't look that great. And this year I wanted to do Spider-Man, movie quality Spider-Man suit, but I couldn't find anyone with the new Spider-Man outfit, the Tom Holland. But I would love to go and just experience Comic-Con as a cosplayer for one day.
Yeah. That would be fun.
But without having to film anything, just go. And Bryan Cranston got to do that when he wore his Bryan Cranston mask.
He wore a Walter White mask.
Yeah, when he wore his Walter White mask. I think that's really cool for famous people. I just want to go as Spider-Man. He's my favorite guy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, happy 55th birthday to Spidey as of August 1st. That was his birthday. That's where he made his premiere in Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Wow.
My favorite comic book hero. And do you have do you like comics or shows about heroes?
I like the movies.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I never read comic books.
Right.
I mean, I used to read Cracked magazine. And I read some Ninja Turtles comics, but like I never got into the whole superhero comic books.
Yeah.
But I've been following, like I've seen all the Marvel movies.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have?
Yeah, I mean, I like, I did like the new Spider-Man. I'd say my favorite superhero movies are probably like the Dark Knight trilogy, especially the second one.
The Nolans.
Yeah, I liked the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1 and 2. I liked X-Men Days of Future Past and X2.
Yeah.
I liked, the Avengers, first Avengers, super fun.
First
Captain
Iron
America.
Man,
Yeah.
Captain America.
There's a lot of great ones.
You
and of course the Ben Affleck one before
Daredevil.
No, I'm just kidding about that.
Of course. It was great.
Halle Berry Catwoman.
That was before, that was before kind of Iron Man resurrected and gave new birth to all these new movies. Okay, let's talk about your videos. I first found you watching, I got into Juggalos. I mean, I had seen you before then, but I think like my favorite and the thing that was like, oh, this guy's really funny was when you did Juggalos, and you went to a Juggalo concert. Where was that?
I went to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
The Gathering of the Juggalos.
It had been in Illinois for many years, but I think Illinois was like, no more of this, so they moved it to Ohio. So when I went, it was in like, in Ohio.
If you haven't seen that, I recommend it. It's, 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's a 20-minute video.
It just goes by. It's so fun, but it's essentially.
I entered the rap battle and.
Well, yeah, what's great about you is you just, and that's kind of the interview style I really like to see is like you're just letting them do themselves. Like if you're asking them regular questions and letting them answer it, and that's what's funny. You're not making fun of anything that they're doing. And the Juggalos themselves are a group of people, I think, that are very good at making themselves look very silly.
Yeah, and I mean, it's really nice to hear you. It's nice to hear you say that because sometimes I get people who like the show, but they seem to think like, oh, what you do on your YouTube channel is you roast people. Here, insult me. And I look at it like, I'm trying to have a funny interview, and I might poke fun at them, but I also poke fun at myself, and it's not meant to be mean-spirited. And I think that comes across in the Juggalo video.
Ever since prank videos, I think they've come and gone a little bit. But when pranks were getting really big on YouTube, there was like this very negative, sort of vicious thing.
I slit your throat. It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see how he reacts. What's his reaction going to be?
It was the unfunniest thing to me, and it was like, oh, I don't want to. It really kind of made me think about like what I want to like look like in these videos, and I don't want to be a guy that's like making easy jokes and that's trying to roast people for the sake of views. But
I started when I was 22.
And you're how old now?
I'm 34. I think you're also.
So we were right around the same time. When you were 22, things that were funny to you were not necessarily funny.
Yeah, I think we all, I've heard other people say this. They look back on their old videos and sometimes cringe.
Yeah, I go through and I private them.
Yeah.
Some of the ones where I'm like, oh no, they're.
Yeah, I've done that. You know what? Except you started. You were smart because you started and immediately went on YouTube. Correct?
Yeah. I cut my teeth on YouTube, so all the cringy stuff I did, which is good and bad, it gave me a head start, but like also all the stuff that I cringe at now was viewed by thousands of people online.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got in when you could actually stand out and all the trending videos weren't late night talk shows.
Right.
Like I got delayed because I started off making Man on the Street comedy videos for Current TV, which was Al Gore's
company. Yeah.
So I was there for 3 years and was exclusively with them. I mean, because Current TV and YouTube came out at the same time, and I was like, I'm going to bet on Current TV.
Right.
And you bet on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I definitely had a lot of luck with the timing. So do you have anything coming up? You have your Comic-Con video coming up.
Right.
When does that drop? Because
I'm dropping Joe Goes to Comic-Con 3 next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
And if you check out my channel now, there's I've made over 140 episodes in 19 countries, crazy events.
You went to Finland, Iceland last year? Or was it this year?
This year I did a month-and-a-half long trip to Rome, Prague, Munich for Oktoberfest, Paris, Brussels, Copenhagen.
That's amazing. Do you go just to make videos, or are you going to vacation / make videos?
Oh, I turn it all into work, so it's just nonstop working. But it's still fun. It's fun work. But
and you go with your crew, like your guys, your buddies, or Who are the guys that you shoot with?
I mean, if you're a fan of my show, you know I have no friends.
Yeah.
No, I travel alone. I've done 4 international trips. I travel alone. I hire local people to run camera, and I have all the equipment.
That seems like so much work.
That's why I'm probably not going to do it anymore. But I did it 4 times, and yeah, and they've turned into like I'll go for a month and hire strangers off Reddit to shoot for me in each.
Is that what you do? Off Reddit?
Mm-hmm. And I would say obviously like.
So they're fans of yours you're hiring.
Sometimes.
Huh.
I hire them and I'll get all these responses and I'll favor people with experience running a camera because the footage always comes off better. But like if that doesn't happen, yeah, I've had fans shoot for me.
Huh. You hear that, John? He hires cameramen that are his fans. He says not.
Juggalos was shot by he wasn't a camera operator. He was just a fan of the show.
Do you ever have a situation where you hire someone and then you're like, "Oh, I shouldn't have hired that guy"? Like he's either really weird, crazy, or he's just bad at his job?
No. I've been lucky enough to work out. You know, like every once in a while something will go wrong. Like I've done a shoot before where we were shooting.
Didn't get audio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like shooting for 3 days at a festival. And I won't say which one because I don't want to throw my camera operator under the bus.
Yeah.
But like
he knows.
Yeah, and it was like one night the camera got bumped, the cord fell out, and we lost all the interviews from that night. And it was like this crazy event, and so, there was still more than enough footage, but
man,
it was frustrating. But it's like that's what I've learned, like just as a producer who's like doing multiple jobs at once because I have no crew. Like you have this huge crew helping you.
Yeah, but we're it's amazing we've done 19 episodes. It could be.
I've learned to let things go. You know, it doesn't do any good to be upset about it.
You can't
because you can't change it.
You can't dwell on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we gotta get my mom. We gotta get my mom in here.
Sure.
She's gotta do her movie review.
Yeah.
All right. It's time for Annie movie reviews. This week it's Wally. Oh, there she is. There's my beautiful mother. Is there a? Okay.
Can I ask her one question?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me introduce you. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, this is Joe.
Hi, Mrs. G.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
He wants to ask you a question, Mom.
Please.
Yeah, so you know Kassem's kids are missing. And I was wondering, if Kassem was kidnapped, how much would you pay for ransom to get him back?
Yeah, Mom. How much would you pay for my ransom?
I think there is no price to pay for your kids. You can give him all your life.
She would give her life.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you, Mother.
I'm not talking about price here. My heart with him, with his kids.
Thank you, Mom. What, well, that's kind of a downer. Let's talk about animated movies. What did you watch this week? What movie?
Well, it was Willie or
Willie.
Wally.
Wally. Yeah.
Wally. Okay.
What'd you think? Tell me about it. What was it about?
Okay, I think this movie is supposed to be for children.
Mm-hmm.
And Fix or something, this is the studio. I mean, they did it. I don't know, but I don't know, Mom. When it comes to children movie, you have to be very aware of many things. When you are trying to tell children machine loves each others, and when they touch each others, if you have a feelings, many times I said you are sending a stupid message to generation that creates retarded generation.
Retarded?
The child is gonna put in his mind, I have this toy, it is a computer toy, it doesn't talk, but I in love with it, and you give him a world, it does not exist. Second, this movie, it was this machine, Wally, I don't know why it is only this machine, only it lived in Earth, to clean up the Earth. And the only one thing it was life in Earth, it was a roach and a small plant. Do you know, I don't think in any movie you can make a roach is a pet or to love him or to be cute. When we are living here we found a roach in the house, we found immediately the alarm came in and the light, it is red, blue, and everybody get his slipper. Where is the son of a bitch? Let us kill him. But a roach became a pet, I don't know. And second, when a child watch, okay, now the earth, it was
Contaminated?
Yeah, like the way you said. And they went to the space. Why they went to the space? What this ship, Mom? Why people they are looking fat upstairs, in the space? This could be a very bad message, or to people they are overweight.
What do you think the message is, Mom? Because it's not just for kids.
No, those people they was in this ship because supposed to be the brain of the child supposed to know. Okay, it was a time for Earth. You can't live in it. So the people left Earth and they went in a spaceship over.
Mom, do you hit pause? Okay, you're back.
And after that, people they up and they don't do anything except they are eating junk food and they are sitting in chairs. They can't even move. I don't know, even in this movie, from where the children came. How when they can't move from the chair, they can making babies.
Yeah, it's a good question, but people find a way. So what do you think the movie's trying to say? Is there a message?
I don't know. Maybe everybody has to clean his house, or I don't know. It is.
Yep.
It is what message? Even love. Keeping your environment clean, or try to protect your.
You keep your environment clean. Yeah, and also don't be lazy, and it's we're gonna end up very.
Don't be lazy because you are gonna be fat like those people, and those people they said what the hell is going on with us? We are overweight. They are behind us in aeroplane and behind us in the space, and you can have it many things, but I think. Even your uncle said it is funny. I said, what's funny about it? What is in the movie? Yes, I am 63, but I don't know how the child brain is gonna go with this.
Okay.
When you tell him the roach, it is so nice. So when he found the roach, he's gonna start to play with it, and he wanna take it to his room.
You're upset. You're upset that there's a roach in the movie. I understand.
Once we get the crab and you insist you want the crab I put it in your room and because it was moving and you want to take it apart. I mean.
Okay, what do you give this movie? What's your rating? How many falafels? What's your rating?
Falafel.
Falafel. How many falafels?
Are you mentioning falafel?
Mom, what's your rating for the movie? You know how we give 1 out of 5 falafels every time?
Yeah, give it 1.5.
1.5 falafels. Okay, Mom. Well, that's it. Oh no, Mom, it's Del. Look, it's Del. He's outside.
Just trying to talk to you, dude.
Get him out of here. It's Del, Mom.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
No, don't say hi to Del. Okay, Mom, we gotta go. I'll see you. Thank you. Say bye to Joe.
Bye, Mrs. G.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Joe's gonna start paying me. We're gonna take care of this son of a bitch. We'll be right back.
Why is it that you can't, England's not doing well financially.
Right.
Can't you get you call them your mates?
Mm-hmm.
They're friends.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the world, they call them mates.
Sure.
get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
To what end?
Money.
Right. Are you an old sea captain? What is this shtick that you... Are you drunk on rum? We were talking outside about why you never guest hosted for some of the...
I thought you were going to say why
now
you
I'm beginning to realise. But, it's what's weird is you're not even drunk. And yet it's the illusion of it is extraordinary. Have you had a stroke or have you had a breakdown? It's a breakdown. You just had a little light breakdown on the way in the car.
Okay, we're back. Apparently Pete and Vinny just chased off Del. I don't know if they're coming back or what the deal is, but we got Joe who's going to be drawing me on the portrait. Guys.
Close. They wanted that. There you go.
Why did you need to do that? Why?
Well, in the chat, Vin, taking off his shirt and doing cartwheels is 80% of what people are saying at the moment.
I almost got it. I almost had it. He got away.
What happened?
That little son of a bitch got away.
Elusive.
I appreciate you trying to get out there and trying to stick up for me for a change. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Omar kind of just sat there. Vin, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. He got a claw on me on my ankle. Does JASH pay doctor bills?
So unfortunately, we can't even have a sound guy.
He got one of his stupid little claws on me.
Okay, well,
he's elusive.
He's gonna get me kicked out of the trailer. What's gonna happen?
I appreciate you guys going after him.
He's so quick.
I made you a little mud. Anything the chat's saying here?
Yeah, there's some good ones. There's this guy Odd Rangder Buckval says, "Hey Joe, if you could fuck, marry, kill between Peter, Vin, and myself, how would that go?"
I know you just met.
Who's Peter and who's Van?
I'm Peter, and go easy. Don't sugarcoat it.
I'm the fuck.
If you want to kill me, go ahead.
All right, marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah. This is big for me.
He'd be easiest to kill.
Damn it. I'd be easy to fuck too, Vin.
Well, that's true.
I'm really easy to fuck.
All right. Well, I would fuck you.
Thank you.
Because you're the most beautiful.
Thank you.
I have the smallest penis, probably, though. You might want to think about that.
I would kill you because I don't trust bald people.
Ah, okay.
Good.
I'm not bald.
Good.
And I would marry.
Damn harsh.
I wear this hat because I was stylish.
And obviously, like, it's like Voldemort and Hitler. I'm self-hating because I'll be bald soon. You know what I mean?
I see.
I'm projecting.
So you'd be the hairiest one. That's cool.
You've got months. Don't
Kill
worry.
bald people to feel hairy about yourself.
And I would marry your brother because I feel like there's a lot of money in your life.
I'm very emotional. I'm very
dual
passionate.
citizenship too.
Get into that money by.
If you need these, Vin. If you need
and
these.
diversity is trending now. So
very cool to be interracial. Very cool.
Plus, isn't you a citizen of another country? You'd be dual citizenships. No?
Here you go. In case it's getting to you, that you just got killed and didn't get fucked. I know it wasn't a big deal. It's kind of a big deal, but
I'll take it.
And also,
important.
blunts for Ali. Is
there we
trending.
go.
What's trending?
Blunts for Ali.
And we gotta honor that, Cass. I mean, we love your son.
Yeah, sorry, brah.
You already had a blunt rolled?
Yeah, just in case.
So,
just in case.
So you had you were gonna probably already smoke that, and then you just came up with a reason just now.
No,
I didn't come up with a
gonna
reason.
smoke
it. Yeah. Our kid's missing.
Blunts for Ali is the hashtag, and it's pretty much going viral.
So by smoking this blunt, how's that gonna get my son back?
We are.
Well.
Yeah.
Like The Secret. You ever seen The Secret?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No, I've never seen The Secret. I get the idea where you're putting out your energy and what you want into the world.
Yeah.
But I don't see how smoking weed on my show is going to help.
Well, it makes
bring
you
my-
more
This is to get him back.
It clears your mind. It makes you more sharp.
Yeah.
We can find
Which
them
side do you
easier.
like for
Guys,
Ali?
I feel like we've gone backwards in this show, right? When we first started the show, we had weed, we had blunts, and we had Del.
You had kids?
I said no more. I said no more weed, no more Del. My kids are now gone, and now you guys have gone backwards to weed and
To
Del.
get your kids back
Yeah,
to.
they're loving it. Blunts for Ali. All right.
I mean, kids love weed. That could draw them here.
Hopefully, all the kids are smoking their own blunts too, and trying to get your son back.
I mean, your son looks like a
I only
pothead.
hope.
Yeah.
I just roll
He
it.
looks like a junkie.
Look, I don't know if I can be comfortable in you calling my son a junkie while he's still missing. I would rather, if he was here, that would be one thing. No, I'm not.
I'll have some.
There you go.
It's just a stressful day, Cass.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, he looks like he'd hop in the car of anybody with a doobie.
That's true.
Yeah, he actually did a couple times. And I had
twinkle-eyed.
to tell him, look, Ali, you can't just get into that Prius because that guy had
Yeah.
or was smoking
Prius,
a joint.
huh?
Yeah,
But,
everyone's got a Prius and everyone's got weed. No, I'm
I
good.
drive a Prius for my Uber job. Thanks.
I don't need this to be happy.
It's okay. We'll
Really,
find him.
really wish you'd care about your son as much as we do, Cass.
We're
All right.
Say just
Well,
cut your losses, dude. Have you asked Liam Neeson to get them back?
That's
No.
a great idea.
He's got
Is
a
he
particular set
available?
of skills.
Liam Neeson.
He does. He has
That's
particular
What's
set of
his
skills.
Monday to Friday right now?
I appreciate, actually, this is on topic, because people have been sending me pictures of, like, a couple people overseas, like in Amsterdam, saying they've been looking for the kids.
Really?
Saying that, hey, we're out here, we're looking, but we haven't found them, but our heart is with you, sort of thing.
Check
So
the knife stores.
thank you guys that are Instagramming me those. You want to check near knife stores.
Yeah.
You want to check near anywhere that sells fireworks or like the area in Home Depot where they have the fertilizer.
I'd be checking train depots.
Under bridges. Places
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. We should just go check Disneyland. We should just go check
He could be
Disneyland
there.
tomorrow.
So
He
keep
could be
your
there.
eyes peeled for my kids. I'm still waiting for a hot tip that might help break the case. Appreciate it. Hey, did you finish with your drawing?
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
Thanks, man.
You even got the color of my shorts right.
Damn
You
right.
gotta sign it. Make sure you sign it.
A lot of people say they don't see color. I see color.
That's good. Hey, everyone, give it up for Joe Goes. You can check him at Twitter at Badge of Shame, on YouTube.
And I kidnapped his kids.
What?
Joe?
That's not funny, dude.
Whoa, dude, too soon, dude.
That's just, he's a funny guy. It's just comedy. That's just comedy, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, check him out on YouTube, Joe Goes, Twitter at Badge of Shame. It's cool. Hey, it's cool.
It's kind of funny.
It's not something to joke about.
No, it's fine. We'll see you guys in episode 20. Hopefully we'll have a break in the case. And thanks to Joe for his funny comedy, for his jokes about my kids being gone.
Joe Goes on YouTube.
And Joe Goes on YouTube. Thanks, guys. We'll see
Coming
you.
for you, Dale. We're coming for you.
That didn't sound convincing at all.
Oh, yeah?
Use the hashtag
Oh, yeah.
knives for Ali.
All right, that's it. Goodbye.
We're coming for you, Dell.